I've been meaning to do this for a long time. um, I was thinking about all the all the stuff I was gonna say to you, and I was gonna write it down because it's like I said, it's a lot, but I didn't think it was. I'll be writing all day, and it wasn't gonna be the same. So I guess I'll just start from the beginning. Um, I was, I just remember when we was living together, and I was young still. I didn't have no car yet. I was still trying to figure out what I was gonna do, and I didn't have shit. You had everything, and we used to just, well, really, you used to do everything that kind of just like got in where I fit in. I I did what I could, I guess, to help you, but the majority of the time it was just you. We used to, um, man, I remember I was so bullheaded and stubborn. Like when me and you used to get into it, and we used to get into it real bad, because that's when I realized, like, people say words, um, words don't mean shit, just words. Words cut deep. You know, um, when we used to get into it, you used to tell me I'm just like my father, and you knew that was my one button. You pushed it, and I used to get so mad. I used to be like, "Fuck you," Well, you really said that. No, I never said that, but that was my attitude. I definitely told you I hate you. I hate you. And I moved out. And I ain't had nowhere to go. But shit, I know I ain't had nowhere to go. But I moved out anyway. You know, and you used to call me and tell me you're sorry and you want me to come back. But really, just you looking out for me, and I used to come back, and we used to repeat the same cycle over and over and over again, and I would always try to be better. And I remember when I remember I got that first car, that fucking that damn Ford, that big ass body Ford, big ass red Ford. He helped me get it, and it just shit, shit was never the same after that. Remember we used to. Remember we used to sit and talk about it. I was young, and I used to say shit like, man, what if nobody liked me? He used to always tell me, man, he's special. You always saw something in me I didn't see in myself, and man, this shit was crazy. I used to, be like, man, I used to just be little and like, just go through life. At the time I was going through life, wondering if I was going to be accepted. And, you know, it was hard. I was small. I was little. I was like 5'8". I was all like 5'8". I had them bright eyes. I was nice. Well, now I guess I'm considered brown, but when I was younger, I was considered light skinned. And I was one of maybe like 3 or 4 people light skinned, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. After I got out, military, I was just like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. You was like, man, you can you can model, and uh, you know shit like that was just pipe dreams. I was like, man, I can just go down the street and try to apply at the Save a Lot, and I never did. And I remember we got that call from Yulee to go to Dallas, uh, to meet, for for Reebok, and I didn't have no fucking money. I didn't have the money. I didn't have no way to make it out there, and you got the money for me. When I got there, it was my time. I never looked back, and even while I'm trying to make it, man, I remember, I just he used to give me a card, and I used to overdraft it, and he used to. Um, I know you knew that I was doing it, but somehow the money was always in there, and I would just keep doing it, and he never said nothing about it. And it's crazy because I just had a conversation with somebody earlier, and they were saying like, if you if you allow to do some, if you allow someone to do something to you, then somebody else gonna come along that they can do the same thing because you letting somebody else do it like that, I don't necessarily agree, but yeah, anyway, it was just something random I just thought about. But back to you, just when I got there, and I was, I was overdrafting your cars because I was trying to put on the image that I had shit, that I was really like living, I wasn't, and I wasn't. I remember I moved there with like $30 in my bank account, and yeah, I bought all that bullshit, bought them, bought the couch and bought them lounge chairs, bought a whole bunch of bullshit, bought all them fucking Jordans I never wore. I bought a whole bunch of shit, and I never wore none of that. I don't know. You remember I had that yard sale with Myers. And I sold all of them, and they were brand new, still in the box. And people were just like, "Why do you have all these Jordans?" It's like just going through a phase. I thought that was something I wanted, and I did. It was just some shit that I just did. And I remember going through that time with you, and this. I remember the first time I got the first time we talked about it. I easily took from you like shit, probably like 8-9 grams. And I remember first chance I got put all that money in your account back, and I bought you that car, and he was just like, thank you, you like you didn't know where it was coming from, and I was just like, yeah, you knew, like I said, you knew I was taking that money out of your account, and it was just I was just trying to make it right, because you had always been there for me, and I finally was starting to, catch up. But what I thought I was supposed to be, I started getting real shallow, and I started thinking about, life. Life was about looks. Like if you look good, you can figure everything else out, and it was just that's not the case, It's just not, But that's what I thought at the time. So, when I was, I was out there, dating and running around, and I was just being shallow. Like, even like the girls I wish I ended up dating, like I didn't give them a chance because they didn't look a certain way, and the girls I ended up dating, they only dated me because I looked a certain way, and the shit just it was just a big cycle. It was hard to get out. I feel like I just recently got out of that, because I don't want to get into it, but there's a situation now where you look at things and like, even if somebody could be, somebody can necessarily be attractive physically, but on the inside they're not. And it took me a real long time to realize that and get over the mindset I was in. But no, when you came to see me, you was disappointed. That wasn't the you. That wasn't the me that you knew. I was a totally different person, and it was tough, to take that from you because nobody else. I always had you, and it just wasn't. It wasn't good, to feel that shit that I did for me. You were so disappointed. You're just like, what happened to you? You go from thinking that nobody's gonna like you, nobody's gonna. Well, if people don't accept you for who you really are on the inside, and then you go from that to, oh, you turn your nose up at people because you think you're better than them because you look a certain way, or they necessarily don't look a certain way, and you know that shit kind of knocked me down some pedals, and it just shit was a lot, to deal with so much to the point where I moved, packed my shit up and moved to Houston, so I can do some soul searching, and it you know it got better, but not me in your relationship. Took me a long time to get back in your good graces, even though you never stopped supporting me, but you backed away. Yeah, I didn't want to lose a relationship. At that time, I lost a lot of relationships, with some of my family members and friends I had, and things of that nature. But I remember we did end up getting close, and end up getting until my relationship ended up, eventually leading to me getting married. It was it just was not good, me moving far away. I ended up moving to Germany, and it was so hard being away from you. He was there for me through a lot. I, um, this morning when I woke up, I was thinking about a funeral that is happening today. It has nothing to do with me. I don't know this person, even though I do feel the pain of losing the people. I lost a lot of people when I was younger, to the point where now, you know, um, it just, I, um, I just don't look at things the same as a lot of people. Cause I lost the people that people are losing now. I lost when I was real young, or not real young, but around that time when you're changing emotionally and spiritually, you're starting to find yourself. Around that time, if you combining that with tragedy, it changes you in a sense, and that's what I was going through. But um, I remember when I was growing up, and I got um, I got shot those 3 times. Like when I was in the hospital, just thinking about I remember you came to see me. You're just like, why? Or I was like, why? Like why these things happen? And you were just like, there's a lot of evil in the world. Some people want to harm you because you said something to them. I don't know, you did something to one of their family members. I don't know, they don't like the way you. It could be a whole bunch of shit, man. Especially the shit that I'm hearing about now, or stuff that I witnessed. It could be anything, really. They don't like you. They don't like people you hang around. They don't like some shit you do, some shit you say, something you done did. Like I said, somebody or just somebody you love, anything. But that time, you know me, people who do know me know that I don't do anything to anybody. So for me, um, no two different occasions when I got, so like it wasn't me, and it was just like when you first told me, man, like people don't like you solely, or some people in the world will dislike you solely because of what you believe in, and I had never experienced something like that. Like when you, one thing I did learn when I was, growing up, and then when I was in the military, and even like the little bathroom when I was doing all that traveling, I was like, while you out doing what you're doing, somebody's on the other side of the world doing the exact same thing, you know. So when y'all paths cross, and it comes down to it, only, unfortunately, only one of y'all are gonna, get to go home to your family, and it's nothing personal, you don't know them, they don't know you. So even to this day, like the person who got me, you know, I wouldn't know who they are, because it wasn't personal, It's just like I said, while I was waking up and I was doing my thing, they was on the other side of the world doing the same thing. And one day we just happened to meet up, and you know, like I said, like one of us just got the best of the other, and I think going through that experience with you was just something that I realized, like people, that's even with the things that that happen now. Like you can't. I don't. I tell. It's funny. I could talk to this one guy a lot, and I tell him all the time. The reason why I'm alive and the things, that, especially after all the things I've been through, is because I'm scared. I'm scared of everybody. I'm scared of everything. You know, I know who's following me. If a car, I used to tell my ex this all the time. I used to call her and be like, "Hey man, this car been following me for the past 7 miles." And she was like, "How you know?" I'm like, "Well, I took 3 left turns and I double back, and they're doing the same thing. I'll never know who these people are. I never confront them, but I don't ever underestimate anybody. Somebody says they're gonna do something to me, I believe them. Why would I would assume, why would you say that if you don't have no plans on doing it? And that's something that I feel like I've learned from you. Realizing that people have, some people just have the bad intentions for you. And for me, in my experience, all of my experience actually, it's never been personal. Like it's not something that I've done to somebody. It's just like I said, like we were both doing the same thing. We happened to just be somewhere. And, that was it. And that's just the reason I'm still here. It's because I don't underestimate anybody. You know, I'm scared of everybody and everything. So don't bother me. You know. But in regards to you, like I just feel like that was something you taught me, and when I was in the hospital for that, and then with the after the bomb, and uh, losing my best friend, and some of my loved ones, or you know he was there for me, and I remember when I first started writing it, and I was writing that notepad, and I wrote I wrote my name, and he was like, "You spelled it wrong," and I was like, no, I didn't. I couldn't fully write the letters out, so I had to like write them close together. And he laughed. He told me, "Write. What's wrong with you, man? Write it over again." And I wrote it like 5 times before my hands started hurting real bad. I had to stop. But, you didn't give me any slack. Like, you're just like, man, do it. You can do it. You feel, why you feeling sorry for yourself? Nobody else gonna feel sorry for you. You know. So I remember that. And yeah, I remember. I lived in Germany, and I was going through real bad. I was trying to adjust, and my anxiety was like way out of control. I had just started college, and it was. I remember it was a rough time for me, so I remember I was talking to you about it. By then I had some money, and I bought you a ticket to come to me, and yeah, he was so like fascinated. Like at this point, it was just like regular shit to me because I feel like being from any major city, well, where I was going to school, where I was living was more like the country, but um, you know, uh, where I was going to school it was just like the country, I remember you staying at that Marriott right across from my college, and went to the lobby, or I went to the lobby, and it was just so fancy, and I was just like, man, I never even done this for myself, It's like I would do this for somebody else, and I remember you came down, and you were just like, oh my god, like let's go do this, let's go do that, and I'm just like, man, I don't have time for all that, I gotta study, I got a life, it was just way too much to be doing all that, and but I tried my best for you because you had done a lot for me, and I did the best I could for you, and just you know, man, fuck me. It was just so crazy to have you. At this point, I've been with you in like 4 different places on Earth, and every single time, it's just like you never been you never changed, you never acted different. You were always excited about anywhere I was, even though I don't get excited about anything. I knew you did, so it made me happy to make you happy, and even even to think about it, like I know you, I know your family, but it still didn't explain the love that you have for me, because even when I was, like I say, when I was speaking crazy to you, and I used to tell you I hate you, and and you used to push my button and tell me I need to stop being dumb and shit like that. We always end up working it out, but you know, I just I don't know, man. After James died, and after James died, just shit just wasn't the same. It was the one friend I ever had, really. I had people in my life, but he was just we was going through the same shit. We were both in places where you know it wasn't accepted for whatever it was. For me, it was like what I looked like, and for him, it was just the lifestyle he led. And then when he died, just it just wasn't fair, everybody died, all I get is all I got was burns on my back, um, and fucked up knuckle, you know, and some other stuff, but not, I survived, and it's just not right. It's just not right, you know. I just it was hard, and he was always there for me. So I just want to say thank you for everything you done for me, and I wish you were still here, you know. I wish that I just wish I did more. Yeah. Yeah. It should took you everywhere you wanted to go. Only took you to only took you to only took you to Djibouti. That's the only place you ever wanted to go. I should have did more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I ever let you down. There's a lot of things I wish I could take back and do different, but I can't. So I really just want you to know that, I love you, and I know you love me, and when my heart hurt it, yours did too. And my heart hurts, and it hurts bad. And I wish, honestly, I do wish it was me. Because, I just wish that, I wish I was there. The last couple of weeks, I've been realizing that, there's always, you're not going to be the good guy in everybody's story. Some stories are gonna end with you being the bad guy in them, and really, that narrative part, I would say 98% of that narrative is dependent on you. You have to do good. You have to have good intentions. You have to do good, have good intentions. You have to make everything work. But sometimes, you gotta realize that no matter what you do, you're gonna end up being the bad guy in the story. And that's something that you will say to me. So I do want you to know that you are the good guy in my story. You ended being the hero of my story. Not done, but the chapter with you is, I hope that I get to. I hope I get to speak with you on a spiritual level someday, and hopefully hopefully I can reach you in some way. And I could have, you know, if I could have you be there with me on a whole different level. But until I get there, uh, I do want to say, I love you, and I hope you, I hope you, yeah, I hope your body catches up with your spirit, and I hope that you get to, I hope you get to finally rest. I know that you was going through a lot, and you know, I know you was going through a lot, and I don't want to speak about what you had going on, but I hope finally your body rests with your spirit, your mental. So, like I said, God, I love you. Hope you rest in peace.